guys, welcome back to Let's Make a Drink. I have, as you know, been gone a while, about 2 months or so. I apologize for that. Had a lot going on. Lost my mother, lost my brother-in-law, lost 2 jobs that I really wanted. But onward and upward. So what we're going to be doing today is a drink that I saw during the hiatus. It's called the Mexican Firing Squad, and it seems really fun. It's pretty simple ingredients, which you probably already have in your home bar. The drink comes, if I'm not mistaken, 1935 from La Cucaracha Bar in Mexico City. So from the Cockroach Bar, here's this drink. Plus it's got tequila in it, grenadine, so it sounds pretty good. So let's get to it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is put some ice into our shaker. So you want to fill it, not too much, just about like that right there. 2 ounces of tequila of your choice. I don't care which tequila you use. I have tequila blanco right now, so that's what I'm going to use. Next, 3/4 of an ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. Always use freshly squeezed, folks, if you can. It'll make your drinks just taste a whole hell of a lot better. Next up, we're going to use 3/4 of an ounce of grenadine. Like I said, every home bar should have grenadine in it. You can make tequila sunrises with it. 3/4 of an ounce in there. And then 5 dashes of Angostura bitters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put that in there, cap it off, and we shake it. And let's pour it. We're going to strain it into any type of glass you want. What you want to do is you're straining it to get the ice chips out. You don't want to be drinking all of those ice chips. This is a good summer drink too, a good refreshing drink. Man, I could smell the grenadine in that. And then what you want to do, garnish it with a lime wheel and a Luxardo cherry. So we're going to go 1 cherry in there. I'm going to use one of my steel picks, and then the lime wheel. I'm going to spruce it up a little bit here. We're going to go in this way. Watch me put it through my hand. Yeah, almost did. Holy shit. Just like that. Gonna hang it over the top. Get this out of the way. And there it is. The Mexican Firing Squad. Very easy to make. Very, I mean, like I said, the ingredients are so simple. Let's give it a taste. I want to put this down in there. I don't want it bashing me in the face. Oh, it smells almost like cherry. It's that grenadine. Grenadine is up front. Doesn't overpower anything. Neither does the lime juice. The lime juice is kind of mixed in with the grenadine. It makes it very nice. No hint of the tequila. Yeah, not too bad. Really good drink. I think you'll like it. Yeah, just remember to strain it because you don't want ice chips in it. So straight out of the La Cucaracha Bar in Mexico City. You know, you could easily call this the Cockroach. I don't know why they call it a Mexican Firing Squad, unless you have a lot of them. Yep, sorry I was gone for so long, and we'll try not to be in the future. Hopefully things will, shape up. There's still a few things from Louisville a couple months ago that I never really showed. I have some Jack Daniel's single barrel. So here's a little bit of the, just a few clips of footage from Louisville that I didn't show you before, so hope you enjoy it. Had to come back to Biscuit Belly. Gotta get my coffee. I'm now in Lexington, Kentucky, and it is a beautiful, cool, rainy morning. I'm in between rain showers right now, and I am standing, there's the entrance, but behind me, Ashland Estate, which is the home of Henry Clay, who was a statesman, ran for president 4 times, lost 4 times. Dick Jones can relate. I ran for president last time, but I didn't win. He was also Kentucky's favorite son, born 1777, died 1852, prior to the Civil War. Very famous orator. We'll learn more about him. They have his childhood home. Gorgeous mansion. It's been fully restored. Maintained. I'm looking at gardens right here. The Ashland Garden. Gorgeous day. Oh, it feels wonderful. I'm still going to put on my my windbreaker, also known as the breaker of wind.
So they could have musicians in here. They were not famous, but they had a lot. Plus, the goblet on the stand was something that an admirer of Henry's had gotten it. The wedding was the great-granddaughter. Anne died in childbirth. And then the nursery, as we said, they had 11 children. This is just indicative of some of the things that they used with the children in the nursery.
That's a copy of her dedication.
Seems Henry Clay had a garden, and from what I understand, raising vegetables and different plants they'd use in the house, they'd use in the kitchen, and canning, what have you. And like my grandmother used to can food. She would grow her own apples. She'd make apple preserves. She'd can them. I ate them as a little boy. She would grow corn, tomatoes. She canned all of it. Peaches. She lived in South Carolina, so she'd go to the peach orchards and buy a couple bushels of peaches, and she would can them. And the same here, but it looks like they've converted it into a beautiful, beautiful outdoor garden. Just so peaceful. Just finished with the slavery tour at the Henry Clay estate. Very fascinating, very educational. And throughout the course of the tour, was looking at different things around the estate, asking about different architectural details about botanical, the life of just not only the people that lived here, but the people that were enslaved here. And through the course of it, I asked if there were any trees original to the property. And there's two at the far end of the estate, which I am not going to walk back there and see. But here is a tree that they pointed out to me. It is a Ginkgo biloba tree. And you can see how far up it goes. This thing is a monster. And it was planted in... They said it was here during the Civil War. So, at least 1860. And I'm touching this thing. And it's just still living and thriving. 100 years before Dick Jones was born. Wow. It's a beautiful estate. It's got a sad and sordid history. Because Henry Clay fought for the emancipation of slaves, but he owned slaves. I'm going to show you something else here a lot of people don't see when you come to these plantations. How do you keep cool back then in 1790, 1780, 1800? How do you get ice in your drink? Well, they build ice houses. You can see one over my shoulder, and there's another right here. And I'm going to show you what it looks like down in here. So as you go down these steps, as you can see, they're kind of steep, but they put these bars up because, look how far down that goes. That is about 15 to 20 feet deep. And they would fill this with ice and put layers of hay between the layers of ice. Keep. If they put ice in there right about January, February of the first of the year, the ice would keep up until September and October sometimes. So they would always have ice for their drinks, because you can't make a Kentucky mint julep without some ice and some mint, you know what I'm saying. Checking out the lower Nulu area of Louisville, and before I leave in the morning, and I did not know I had them. Look at that. I mean, I'm a hell of a man, but I wasn't aware that I had them. Okay. $250 fine. Okay, we got that one, right? Look at that one. Somebody get fined?